Hey, it's pasthisprime here. Welcome back to Anno 1800. We're continuing on with our playthrough of the story mode, including the DLCs, etc. The New World Rising is out, but we're not doing that. We are focusing our time at the moment on Inbessa and doing some of the optional stuff, but also some of the main story as well. Not sure how we're going to go with this, or how long we're going to go with it, or so if you do have opinions on that, do let me know, because obviously I'm still new to the game, so I haven't played this at all, so I have no idea what I should and shouldn't do. So let's get into it and see what happens, because we've got a lot going on. So
we are people of honor above all. It guides heart and spirit through the darkness of these troubled times. It is our foundation.
Okay, why did we pause? I didn't mean to pause. Right, so we've got a couple of things to do here, but let's check this first, because I'm a little bit worried about this. Probably all going to be gone now.
Steersman.
I can't get in there. That must be the lobster, because they look like what do they call them? Little lobster traps. Okay, what I wanted... it's a bit of money, but you know what? I'd take it. There's no space. No more space for anything. Can I buy that though? Or is that too much? How much can you carry on there? Okay, let's... Oh, okay. So we could take 50 by the look of it. Wait, you could have taken it in the other one. I mean, we can buy some pipes, but they're very expensive. Alright, so did we pay her?
New orders.
Right, so you've got that. Oh man, now we've got to go back here. Please tell me we're going to have the meat. Just. Or... No, he doesn't have any. She does, but that's all the way up there.
Schooner reporting.
I want some of these. That'll do. And then we'll bring you back here. Okay, what's going on here? Select Agara's castle to hear about the last days of the Alamas, the destiny of Salawami.
A century ago, the line of the Elamais died with Lebni, last of the great kings.
Don't play. You go too slow.
His heir, Mekdem the Young, was due to succeed him, but his younger brother Tomasi had other ambitions.
Okay, remove the ruins of the fortress to unveil the path taken by Tomasi that night. There more? There is more.
Tomasi desired the throne, so he sent shapemen to slay Mekdem and his kin. But things turned foul as Tomasi tried to flee.
Remove the boulders to unveil the secret passage taken by Tomasi during his escape. Going to be on the back, isn't it? No, that's not it. Ah, there it is.
Soon the last of the Elamites lay dead, but one of Tomasi's retinue escaped, carrying with him the heirloom of Selamawi, the spear of Darashi.
Okay, find Caleb in the castle to hear the rest of the story. Something I'm not too proud of is that Tomasi was my kin by marriage. My grandmother told me tales of the guard's flight to Gadushi and Atoni for healing.
You may recall, you helped a man in Kedusi and Netoni. He was on the spear's trail, and we believe he may be close to finding it. Find the spear, and we will listen to Ketema's proposal. But be discreet. The spear is a secret to most.
Okay, hang on a second here.
We assist however we may.
When it comes to trade, you never disappoint.
Okay. Whoops, that's not what I wanted.
Aye.
I want 21. And what we'll do, you only want 17. Oh, God. Perfect. That gives us a bit of a buffer. We bought some extra. Okay. Now you, we're going to go there. Oh, I'm hoping this doesn't go forever. Does this go forever? Complete this quest to continue your journey. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's something that ever finishes or like it just has so many shipments that you got to do. All right, contact. Contact the man you helped in Kadushi and Atoni. Caleb knows of Tomasi's guards sought healing in Kadushi. Clearly it's this guy. Hello again. Thank you for your help earlier. I spoke to the priest. They confirmed that a soldier from Agrub came here long ago for treatment, but he died of his injuries. He must be buried somewhere on this island. Help me find the cemetery. Well, that's up here, isn't it? Find the entrance to the ceremony. To the cemetery. Report to the Agraban. Okay, excellent. Now to find the guard's tomb. It is customary for priests to write a dying person's last wish next to their name on the headstone. That should help us find him. Find the tomb of Tomasi's guard. Look to the inscriptions on the tombs to identify it. As in, you want me to literally get in there? How do you do that again? R, is it? Oh, God. Okay. Can you actually read the inscriptions, or is this just... There is no inscriptions, man. Okay. No inscriptions. So... Well, oh, where did that put me? So is it just a matter of clicking on them now? House of a millennium years of Breham priests in the light we walk, in the dark we sleep. When you are lost, come find me here and contemplate what loss is. House of a million years of Abba Priest, her final words are illegible. Here's a broken tomb. As I die from my kin, I will them again in other life. Small tomb? That's clearly it. The last son of Salamawi following the rising sun. Consult the books in Kadushi's library. Priests keep detailed records of the deceased and their possessions. So his name was Tilahan. The princess must learn of the Tilahan in the library. Hang on, Litany of the Blessed Dead? No. Let's read that one.
Pray hurry with your help. Some talk of leaving the island, lest we turn sand eaters.
They're coming, mate. They're coming. Did I find... Clearly I found it. There he is. Tilahan, death by...
This will certainly help us survive. The Aku. It seems we will be starvation safe for some time yet.
Does that mean you're going to leave me alone or are you still going to come back to me? Death by severe sword injuries, noteworthy belongings, old spear, entrusted to the Ogodun. Ah, report to the Agrabah. You have it, but this mention of an Ogdun, why would they reference a book? It must be a mistake, or perhaps it's a riddle. Of course, they wouldn't have just written the spear's hiding place down. Clever, clever. Yes, I didn't get any of that. That is fine. Yeah, I've still got a lot slow.
Look around. I doubt we'll find it immediately.
Wishes to talk to you about the
in the end to the spear.
enigma in the library. Oh. Okay. The guard in a forking alley silence. Help the Agrabah figure out the location of the spear. Make a decision. When Silahun died, the priest wrote that his belongings, including the spear, were written to the Ogode. Do you have any idea what that might be? The name of one of the people buried here. The etymology would hint at 8 of something. God's statues. Could it be 8 virtues as described in a book?
Competitors have agreed a peace deal.
Where? There it is. No, so there's that. But where did we see... no. Trying to think where we saw that before. Tablet, no. There you go, the odd virtues. 8 senses: touch, sight, taste, smell, hearing, wisdom, emotion, instinct. If something expresses itself through each of them, then it must be divine, as nothing can access that. So if we go by this, would hint at 8 of something, God's statues, or could it be 8 virtues as described in a book? We're returned to the odd... Could it be 8 virtues as described in a book? Ah, breakthrough. So this Odgon is a creed, a belief in 8 cardinal virtues that must be observed by the priest in Caduceus Anatoni. That's certainly interesting, but it doesn't help us much. Look around some more and see what you can uncover. Okay, what's your next question? When he died, we encrusted with that. We know from a book in the library that are the 8 cardinal virtues observed by Caduceus Anatoni's priest, but I'm unsure how that helps us find the spear. What do you make of it? If the virtues are the key to sanctity, then the spear must lay in a highly sacred place. It is not the virtues we seek, but the book itself, the physical. Could the priests have intentionally meant the opposite of what they said, just to further mislead? Could it be that? The priests do not consider any particular place to be sacred above all others, aside from the island itself, of course. Anything natural is a home to divinity, an embodiment of the perfection of the 8 senses. In that regard, the island itself could be a manifestation of the odd, hardly a useful indication for finding a hiding place, though, even for priests themselves. No, I believe this Odgun is pointing to a far more specific place in Caduceus. Of course not. You're right. Let us start over. Okay. Maybe? That would certainly be an interesting explanation to hide the exact location inside a book. If that's the case, there must be something specific about that book. Something to set it aside from all others in the library. Any considerations on what that might be? The location of the book within the library is stored in the left wing. The object itself, a book made of wood. Its age, the book was written in Silver Age. Oh, for God's sakes. You're not going to show me the book anymore. Island of God. Oh, man. Are you supposed to just guess this stuff? Jesus. The library is quite a labyrinth. A fitting metaphor for a quest to enlightenment. Doubtless the priests would have found the imagery appealing. I've noticed the inscriptions above each of the wings. All of them are named. I suspect these names hold the second part of the key to this enigma. Return to the library and investigate this trail. I shall ponder this further, and hopefully by the time you return, your return, I'll have made sense of it. Agreed. Well, as I said, it says Island of God. That's... no. Island of Servants. Island of the Dead. While Tahuni died, the priest entrusted his belongings to something they called that. We found a book by this title in the library, in a wing aptly named the Island of God. If the book's position in the library is assumed to mirror the spear's position on the island, we must discover what the Island of God refers to. Therein lies the key to understanding this charade. Perhaps each wing is a representation of a specific place on the island. Perhaps each wing represents one of the islands in Embessa. Of course, remember the inscription of the library's frontispice? Within the library is the whole of Caduceus. It corroborates your theory. If that is so, then the Island of God must be the holiest place on the island, the basin of the ablutions, also located in the leftmost part of the temple, much like this wing of the library. So the library itself is a map. Huh. How simple, how elegant. An impressive deduction, my friend. Then if the book is in the leftmost wing, we must look to a place in the leftmost part of the temple. A place where the Odgan, I don't even know how to start to say that word. The 8 virtues could be represented, probably in the abstract.
With those clues, we should be able to determine where the spear was hidden.
Right. Wow. Jesus, it's complicated. Find where the spear is hidden. It should be close to the temple in a place that could be related to the number 8. This is the temple. Well, there's 8 columns.
A story in the making.
These columns feel like they're holding silent vigil, watching you before you enter the holy temple of Kirushi. Yeah, I mean, there's 8.
I have scouted the place, and I believe I have a plan. Meet me when you are ready.
Okay. The spear is near the entrance to the temple, which is under heavy guard. If take the road, I am certain to encounter priests, and they will doubtless be wary of my presence and identity. There is also a hidden mountainous path that would get me quite close to the temple, but it seems rather perilous. Take the road. The mountain path seems best. Take the mountain path.
Loose rocks? I will need some sort of map to progress.
Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, the winding path. Take a picture of the pier at the entrance to the mountain path, or take a picture of the tunnel entrance into the mountain. Beware, the Book of the Blessed Dead seems to hint at potential dangers. Take a picture of the pier at the entrance to the mountain path. So the mountain path, I'm assuming, is this, and take a picture of the tunnel entrance. So that one's dangerous. Okay, so if I take a photo of this.
Into the mountains then. Wait till you hear from me.
Okay. Alright, we gotta wait for this guy. So, do we have to wait that long, or are we... Okay, what's the deal with our ships here? You were dropping that off. Of course you were. Right, we are going to build some lobsters.
I can teach you how to do this if you wish. Yes, I think I will invite them to the dance.
Invite who to the dance? Who are you inviting to a dance? Okay, that's eating into our wood supply. Probably not the best idea. Okay, so we'll do that. I'm going to put a road across there. Oh, you must need a lot of workers for the... what do you call it? Oh, I've done this again. Hang on. No, 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 no. Okay, you can't do that unless you have a water thing. I keep forgetting that. Alright, we could do... I don't know, I could do something like that. Yeah, that doesn't quite work, does it? Okay, so that should be okay. Okay, we've got a fire brigade going. Like I said, we're just going to take our time here, so I'm just hoping we're going to start getting some lobsters in. Now, we obviously want to crank up our lobster supply because, well, we need a lot of stuff, but we also want some basics. Okay, that is improved by soil fertility. Okay, these things really bug me. They're always not quite what I want. Right, we just want to give them at least the basics to start with, right? We'll see what that does, because hopefully that will increase the amount of people that will live here.
I wouldn't mind an extra pair of hands.
Yeah, I know, I know. Okay. Let's speed this up a little bit because
Could this be my lucky island?
Where's this? Wait. We're in the new world. I can't even see the island. Wait, what? Okay, has this gotten bigger? It has.
I don't need the board telling me whose islands to settle.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do here that we are not ready for. We got enough to do over here. Okay, what are we doing now? All right. I do want to go over and do that, but I don't want to stuff anything up right now. Okay, are we getting... Where, how come they're not listed? Did I miss them? Oh, there they are. Okay, we're starting to get some in, but it's very, very low.
We will form an unbreakable magic circle.
No.
Have you forgot all I taught you?
Yeah, no, because you just asked me to get into your stupid fights. Yeah, I mean, we're short of farmers.
The people celebrate your leadership.
We found a man in the mountains, wounded, who sent us to you for aid. Perhaps you would care to explain?
Oh, crap.
That could have gone better. Master your wits. The High Priestess is a shrewd old woman.
Ah, God. Okay. Was this bound to happen, or was there a way to do it without getting caught? Yeah, we're always losing money on these things. Okay, well, these guys, they're okay. Okay, final judgment.
The spear is here. My predecessors made no mention of this great secret. Apt precautions, seeing your shameless attempt to break in. I will let you have this spear, for Angereb is its shrine of old. But I will not have Kidusi lose such a treasure rewardlessly.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
Okay, so deliver an Embessian artifact of epic or legendary value to Kidushi and Tony. Oh, crap. Okay, what the hell does that mean? So... No, I don't have anything, do I? Do I have anything over here? Well, that's the Epic of Land of Lions. Oh, okay, these are legendary. Hang on, that's a quest item, so it won't let me do that. The Chronicles of Enbessa will let me do that. Attractiveness. We've got 2. That's uncommon, rare. Okay, Vase of Sil Adamor, treasures. Equipped in a museum, plus 50 attractiveness and diplomacy of 10. That's got a force of 10 and a 15 fate. Okay, maybe we could deliver that. That's got a diplomacy of 20. Okay, so who... You're there.
Adjust the sail.
Doesn't really matter. Just come over here. Come on. Okay, I'm thinking we send this one here.
Coordinates plotted.
Let's just get it going over there.
We assist however we may.
Right, so we're going to take... I think I said that one. Okay, so let's do that. We'll go there, and we'll bring that over there. Alright, and then we're going to have to try and focus on this, I think. It is the main story, so we need to do something about it. We might as well just wait for this ship to come over, because it's almost there. Coming in. Okay, slow it down.
Ah, excellent.
Yes.
At last, the spear returns to Angareb. Let us be on our way then.
The Spear of Alamas. The legendary spear
to find a new kingdom here.
is not just a relic of Embessa's long-lost foundry dynasty, it is a symbol, one that could be used by Agrabah to rise up behind a new ruler, claiming the legitimacy granted by the spear. A self-proclaimed true king of Embessa by the grace of the Lord, it is a dangerous artifact to leave unattended, and one the Emperor must be notified of. But beware, whoever you choose to give it to, their opponents may never forgive you for the deceit. Oh, crap. Okay, what's going on? So these guys are taking all this new land.
Is the earthly twin of Tian, the mighty heaven.
It's probably... I probably should be saying no to them all. Okay, deliver the spear to Katima, or deliver the spear to Agrab. Beware, the princes may not forgive you for siding with
A
Katima.
competitor raised a settlement.
Ready for assignment.
So, hang on.
All in Her Majesty's name.
No, hang on. Aren't we supposed to be going to Agrabah?
Adjust the sail.
It's a real bugger, what with the heat and the terrain, but the idea is we name every landmark we stumble across.
Sail to the places indicated by Sir Archibald. Which are what? Oh, I have to actually find them. You're joking. Alright, I have seen it. Where was it?
The people celebrate your leadership.
Wait, that's not the same island, is it? It looks the same. It's not my own island, is it? No, this is not even mine anyway. What are you talking about?
I wish to spread harmony.
No.
It is immoral.
Jesus. Where have I seen that?
A scattering of blossom.
A spear. You found it? You have it?
Am I going to regret giving it to you?
To think such a day would come. You have worked wonders. Come, tell us all about it.
So tell me, was the spear truly on Kadushi? Had Tomasi's...
Check copy?
Bankruptcy? What the hell are you talking about?
It's a different perspective.
Where are we bankrupt? Had Tomasi's guard truly retired there? We found the guard's tomb, yes. Lie? He did, but he left after being treated. No, it's tell the truth. So he perished from the injuries he sustained while fleeing the site of his betrayal. A pitiful end, but one becoming of a thief. And what of the spear? Did he hide it somewhere before his demise? The priests hid it after his death. The priests hid it while he was... Let's go tell the truth. Metaphors and cryptic hints, will it never end? Spare me the details of the priest's twisted little games. Where is the spear? They buried it in front of the temple. You have shown your trustworthiness, friend of Agrab, and I believe I understand why you chose not to bring the spear of Salamoari to King Katima when you had the opportunity. A wise choice indeed. Agrab is fortunate indeed that you have chosen to befriend us, as is the whole of Embessa. This tomb and the guard within it, they intrigue me. Did you discover any more information? There was an inscription on the tomb. Curiouser and curiouser. The priests usually take note of a dying person's last words, a memory preserved as a pristine token of the departed. Can you remember what it was for this unfortunate soul? The last son of Selamwari followed the rising sun. The last son of Selamwari followed the setting sun. I think it was rising sun. It was said the Mekdum's entire family, the last of the line of Selamari, perished in that murderous night long ago, but the bodies of his wife and of his youngest son were never found. Rumour still holds they escaped somehow to a secret somewhere. I had never believed those rumours, but this guard's final words have fueled a fire I thought long dead. What if he truly did know of a surviving heir and made sure clues to finding them remain after his death? There is but one last matter that must be attended to. While we prepare the celebrations at which we will pledge our allegiance to the Empire, we ask that you investigate this presumed lost heir of Alamasi, hiding somewhere in Mbessa. Oh my god,
Look to the
never ends.
registries and harbor manifests. A lone ship with a fleeing mariner should have been recorded somewhere.
You managed to scare all the birds off with your landing.
What the hell are you talking about? I didn't land anywhere, mate. I haven't gone anywhere yet. I haven't found this yet. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. How many things have we got to find? All these. There's a little one here with a skeleton type thing. And it's not going to tell you, is it? Ah, man, I'd like to get it to go somewhere. Is that a waterfall in one of the pictures? No, that looks like like a temple.
You reached a new milestone.
Okay, didn't mean to do that. So would that be the one with the spike? It's a little thing off the side. Bit of water underneath, a river. Yeah, it's that. It is that. Okay. So let's start by
plotted.
going there. Right, what are we doing? Find where last was fled. Visit the harbours on Mbessa to retrieve the harbour registries. Oh, as in take my ship?
Take the rudder.
All right. We've got to go to all of them, do we? Okay. Right. It's getting complicated now. So that's just doing indigo. Right, how are we going here? Let's have a look. There's our lobsters. There they are, 38. They're not going up that high. Oh, they want tapestries now. Okay, we're going to have to do something about this. Where's our clipper? There you are.
Word on the wind is that the spear has returned to Angareb. I fear this bodes great ill for Enbeza.
Eh, I don't know. Does it?
We are good stain once more, and in need
Oh.
of your generosity.
Come on. Seriously? Oh, I guess we can just take
On
our
our
own.
way.
Okay, so you can set these to notify when they get to their destination. Just wondering. I probably should do that because that way I don't have to follow them around. What are we going to do about that? What do we actually like with tapestries? See, tapestries is going down. That's not good. We need to increase our production here before I could export to the new island.
Ketema's forces burnt the harbor when they invaded. All the registries went up in flames.
Sorry, what? Hang on. Hang on.
Aye.
Trade. Okay. Right, you want, again, 21. And 17. How many times are you going to ask me for this?
Take the rudder.
So, oh, is that its idea of notifying me? No? Hang on, so... So I'm confused.
Just say the word.
So you've been to that one? How do I know if I've done it? Sail to the places. Well, I mean, I can't sail up there.
Adjust the sail.
Or you're wanting me to look at exactly the picture. So that means I'm looking at the lake. So you're wanting me to go over
On
here.
our way.
I think that's what you're going to want.
Our harbor records. Yes, of course, but the registry cannot leave the island. but we had a copy prepared for you.
Wait, find the fugitive ship on the shores of Wahadesha.
Route plotted.
Oh, we don't need to actually go there. Oh, God. Okay. Yaha's memories is rumored to be the most ancient of all Wahadesha.
A ship, you say? Bearing a visitor? It was long ago. But I think I remember. Follow me.
This will certainly help us survive. The Aku! It seems we will be starvation safe for some time yet.
He was kind to me. He made me bows and arrows to play at hunting, but I never knew his voice as he had cut out his own tongue. I didn't dare to ask why. I was often at his house. I remember it well. If you could clear the overgrowth, I would relish. If the card was a mute, perhaps he wrote something. The house of the man who escaped Agra on the evening of the murder of the last of the Alamays. Investigate the old house. The old man's armor, a rusty old breastplate bearing the chest of Alamay. Almost desk, strewn with old ink and rotten paper. His old desk, he was always writing here. See, there are some letters left. Last page of the diary of Mekdem's guard. No matter how long I stay, no matter how at home the locals make me feel, there is always a shadow. A flame over my shoulder. Somewhere inside, a part of me is still running, escaping the bloodshed of Agrib. Thomas rampaged the blades in my king's chest as he stood his ground to let his wife and son flee. I failed him so I could protect little Hale. But all I could do was leave the boy to run off into the city streets, my king's son, almost my own son, gone. Left to bear the terrible burden of his blood and trauma alone. I wish sometimes we had never left the palace nursery and found a way to hide there instead. It was such a quiet, peaceful place, a place of happier times and wooden toy soldiers. Hale loved them so. May you find solace, my young king, in this life or the next, until we meet again, not long now.
Take his diary, and may it keep his memory alive a moment. One would not have guessed. He was so frail. His guard days were long ago, and he was afraid. He rests in peace now.
Which one have we got? Diary of Mekdem's guard, that's what it is. So we're going to take that.
Steersman!
Yeah, we got so many bloody things. Okay, what happened with this? I mean, that is definitely it, right? There's
Adjust
no
the sail.
doubting that.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Sail to the places indicated by Sir Archibald. Okay. Is he going to acknowledge that I've been to any of them? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest, because I don't know what he wants to look at, where he wants me to actually put the boat. Or does he want me to just take the boat here?
Take the rudder.
But then why would it assume that I had built something here?
How about a cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
New orders?
I still haven't found the other places yet. Where's the one with the arch? Sure, I've seen it.
Have you found some trace of your quarry? The time has come for a new king, a new age. Let his rule be a time of glory for Angareb and generosity for its friends.
Find out who is the traitor being crowned king. People are Agrel. Time has finally come. I am Caleb, distant descendant of Lebni through time. Caleb, marry me.
All hail King Caleb of Angareb, he who will free us of the
Angareb, is that
usurper
how you say it?
Ketima, and hail our friend who brought this joyous day upon us.
Meet with the princess to acknowledge or
Ketima is not our king, but neither would we have war with him. If you will support our independence, he will have no choice but to comply.
Oh my god.
Peace? We will have peace when the oath breakers hang from their gibbets. They will kneel or they will have war.
Find a way to prevent Agrab's. Oh, Jesus, I forgot what he said it was. Independence. Finding the legitimate heir could stop this conflict. You can always return to the diary you found in Wahadesha. It points to a location on Agrabah. I failed him so I could protect little Haley. But all I could do was leave the boy to run off in the city streets. My king's son, almost my own son, gone, left to bear the terrible burden of his blood and trauma. I wish sometimes we had never left the palace nursery and found a way to hide there instead. It was such a quiet, peaceful place, a place of happier times and wooden toy soldiers. Hale loved them so. May you find solace, my young king, in this life or next until we meet again, not long now. No matter how long I stay, no matter how at home the locals make me feel, there's always a shadow. Diary you found in Wahadesha. What's the diary we found in Wahadesha? Find a way to prevent Agrabah's independence. You can always return. It points to a location on Agrabah. We're in Agrabah now, right?
A visitor. Uncommon indeed. The place lost its favor when King Ward passed, and nobody cares for forsaken advisors like me.
Observe the worn crib. If you intend to search this place, please be careful. Everything here is dear to my heart. Bittersweet though the memories may be, there is King drew his last breath. Observe, inscribed crate to my favorite guard. An elaborate child-sized bed covered in the rubble of time. Oh. I don't know what to do. At last, the muster of Agrip's forces is complete, in no small part due to your support, my friend. So tell us, what is the Emperor's proposal? Does he recognize our independence? The Emperor refuses to acknowledge Agrippa as a sovereign state. The Emperor is willing to acknowledge Agrippa's sovereignty. Well, no, he wasn't. Oh my god, what? How am I supposed to get him to do that? The princes held a secret coronation for a king of their own. With the spear in his hand and the princes at his side, King Caleb cuts a glorious figure. One of the inhabitants of Agrib would gladly follow to the death out of their adoration for the line of Salmawi. Not only will they not be part of the Emperor's dream of a united ambassador, but they demand he recognize their independence as a sovereign nation too. They've invited you to the coronation feast and press you to convince Gatima to acknowledge their independence. Click on the Make Decision button and open decision. Answers will be locked. Well, he's refused, so I don't know what to do. I mean, isn't that just a lie? A wise choice. Katima and yourself will always be welcome as guests rather than overlords in Agrib. So as long as the respect and peace between our nations hold true, may you farewell on your travels, friend of Agrib. Farewell until we meet again.
There is wisdom in you, friend. Go, tell your master that Angareb will no longer bow to his whims, but be free. We are grateful for your help, but the time has come to choose a side. You stand with us, or against us.
Sail to Katima's clipper headed for Agrib and report Agrib's independence. Okay, where are we? We're here.
On our way.
I can't for the life of me find that spot with the hook. The like bridge type island. It must be smaller than I thought. No, it's not that. Yeah, I should have sped it up. I cannot find this whatsoever. No, we might have to do that some other time. It's going to be some tiny little thing that I'm missing. I'm looking for something huge and it will probably be so tiny. Yeah, and to be honest, I'm getting annoyed sort of doing these hunting games on camera because they must be as boring as hell to watch. Right, where's my damn ship? Here it comes. All right.
How go the negotiations? I will not go to war with my kin. I had hoped it would not come to this. But it was fated that no foreigner could solve such a dispute.
So does that mean that's over? Okay. I think that's... Still got stars on everything. Is that just because we've got these items? I mean, do we just go and store them?
Take the rudder.
All right. Well, I think we're done with that. So basically there's this one if we want to do it, and then we've got to focus on this. Yeah, I think I'll work out this in between videos because I'm not going to do it on camera. It's very frustrating, and I don't exactly know what he wants me to do because I'm pretty sure I went to one of them and he didn't acknowledge it. So anyway, we're going to call it there because we've gone way over time. If you like the channel and you want to support it further, check the description below. It's a link to a Patreon site and a link to a virtual coffee site. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out immensely, and I really do appreciate the support. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of how we're playing it, and feel free to give me advice on improvements, things I should do, things I shouldn't do, and that sort of stuff to, I guess, get through the story of this DLC, Land of the Lions, and then move on to, I guess, another DLC or whatever we do. I don't know. Let me know how you're doing it. Are you leaving all these set up? Are you pulling them down? What's the deal? All that sort of stuff. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, everything else. I read all the comments and answer every comment that warrants an answer as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.